Happy Halloween, you guys. Um, I feel like the only fair thing to do after all of the critical commentary I have been doing for a few years now, well, probably dating all the way back to 2017 when I first got into politics. And the subjects have changed, but in general, I am a forgiving person. I'm not I'm not somebody that can't be won over if somebody actively tries to reform, right? They try to reform themselves and take a different arc in their life. And I really feel that Yo Mama has done that. Now, he might still have beefs with other reactors in Girl World, and it's everybody's choice on that end to decide how they all want to handle it. But in my opinion, he's done really well. And I feel that I'm never going to spend another dime on the little Cal universe, you guys. I did upgrade to a membership so that I could check out what their Discord looked like, and it looks terrible. It looks like something that is filled with incels who are super abusive, and there's no moderation. So, anyway, let's just take a peek at this. I'm obviously not going to cover the whole thing, but I have some thoughts.
By professional retards and is for entertainment purposes only. Content may include strong language, stunts, mature themes, and satire. Listener-viewer discretion is advised. Remember, this is all a joke.
Keep on roll! Keyboard warriors, the circus on blast. Clouds in the ring, every take won't last. Central gladiators, keep on straps. Echo chambers pop, egos collapse. Long count test, they flex. Walking punchlines, chaos connects. Jackasses of the yucky.
Okay, so for those of you who might not actually understand the lore behind this show, it initially started out as kind of an audition show for new um, programs. New people who wanted to actually get a show on the network would first go through this show and try and sell themselves as potential new hosts to the network. Um, I know Nightmare's been on it since before Fat Camp, and he's been a punching bag for most of the hosts for many months. And my problem here is in Yo Mama's last week, Nightmare played hooky the whole time. The only time he showed up was when he was going to do a segment with Grimm, who already got fired for really inappropriate comments that was excusing the Holocaust. And somehow Keem decided that Grimm should come back. I don't know how that decision was reached, but it's incredibly distasteful and hurtful to the audience, especially for those of us who stuck by Nightmare's side the entire time and were blamed for doing so. Those hosts weren't just abusing Nightmare before he bent the knee, they were abusing his audience as well. And I remember getting timed out for a day for being somebody who defended him. And he's the one who timed me out, you guys. So why the fuck would I spend a dime on this network? You know, your mama has his own channel. If I was to send him, you know, a donation over there, at least I'd know he'd get it. He's not going to get just a small portion of it.
Cameras rolling, put pride to rest. Falling harder than a meme on a dive. A baseball anthem, barely alive. Shame is a currency, ego's the cost. The downfalls are humanity's lost. Spotlights beam on the folly parade. Chasing clout, their souls betrayed. The crowd laughs loud, their dignity fades. Internet gods, their judgments made. Stepping on brakes, their comedy thrives. Reckless minds in chaos, they dive. The fool's gold glistens, but the shine won't last. Living legends of the cringe outcast.
You know, when Nightmare put together the new song initially, I was gonna call you Yo-Yo Ma, which is the famous cellist. When Yo Mama joined the show, he rightly pointed out that the intro that Nightmare had put together included more images of Grimm, and he got like one little fucking cameo in it. Damn, dude. I mean, you've been treating your co-host like shit the entire fucking time. I can't believe you just took all of the fans' money, flew to America, couldn't get the goddamn job done, and just went home. You're like, oh, well, I just don't have time. I can't show up. I can't do any in real life. I'm just not capable as a host. Okay, well, then you're not capable of receiving any money from me anymore. You can fuck right the hell off.
Outcast, they flex. Walking punchlines, chaos connects. Jackasses of the LCU's jets. Cameras rolling, put pride to rest. Lockout test, they flex. Walking punchlines, chaos connects. Jackasses of the LCU's jets. Cameras rolling, put pride to rest.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
Put pride to rest.
it is your mama's last show. And we're about to turn the fuck up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, Mama, you've been such a good sport through all of this. You've had such a great temperament, even when you know that you're being attacked by these other hosts. You have risen to the occasion so brilliantly that you turned around me. I was one of the people in Girl World that was like, oh, this guy is just pumping up these horrible people that are on that are making a lot of money selling their disorders online, right? And as a grandparent, I know you're a father, you're not that much younger than me, but I got started early, shall we say, right? So I'm a grandma at this point, and I'm very concerned for my granddaughters, right? That they could potentially be influenced by these things, like by the eating disorder channels, by the Roblox community, by all of these things. That's why I'm trying to stay on top of it and report about it, and hopefully people will act, right? And I think you've handled it so brilliantly. I can't believe they were so fucked up to you, dude. I my heart hurts for you, dude.
Now, before we start the show, ladies and gentlemen, for every $10 goddamn dono, every goddamn $10 dono, we are doing a dance to celebrate Halloween.
Baby food in the grocery store is literally older.
And let's get those celebrations cracking, ladies and gentlemen. So
Okay.
for every $10 dono, we're going to start the show. So we're going to start the show. Whoever drops that 10, you will see us dancing. And we are back in England, London, where we're turned up. And you will see the dance. And and everybody will stand up in the chat and enjoy themselves.
Okay.
Let's go! For country! Yes, for country. Halloween to celebrate the Redcoats and the Welshers, the ones back at home.
The Welshers. Oh my
Nightmare
God,
just got back
dude.
home, so yeah. He's just trying to get his mental right now after everything that happened.
You know, you're super generous. You're absolutely generous, considering that he started showing up in chat during your show and basically trying to get the audience not to hate him based on his lack of respect for you. I mean, he was so disrespectful to you, but he was also disrespectful to his own audience. And that's why I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do. Maybe they'll do fine. I don't know. Maybe there's enough knuckleheads within this community that he'll actually do fine. But I found that to be so disgusting that I really don't want to help him ever again, quite frankly.
With the whole America trip, with everything going on with, trying to figure it out. But that's okay, though. We're here today.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my last goddamn show, so we're going to turn the fuck up. Now.
Yeah.
For country. I like to do it for country. I just can't lie. But first and foremost, for all those that talked about yesterday with Keemstar's announcement about
Oh, wait. Hold up. New phone. Who dis?
Keemstar's announcement about me going to pit with Glammy Lammy. Let me tell you something off the rip. First of all, the timeline with test, it didn't work for me. Like, this time didn't work for me because I had a lot I had to do before coming on the show. I had to, drop off kids and all this other stuff like that. I had a lot going on.
Right.
So I told Keem before, like, weeks ago, that I needed to be at the 2 p.m. time slot. And he's like,
Yeah, here's the thing. Keem is actually a parent, but he's not the custodial parent. So he puts unreasonable demands on the talent within this network and expects that they're going to be available at all times, whatever time. And that's why he's constantly changing the schedule up. It's not reasonable to expect somebody who, like your mama or like Steak even, to have such flexible abilities to jump all over the network like that, when in fact they have to get kids dropped off. They have to get them to school, to daycare, to after school activities. They have to spend time with them. They have to read to them. Like, being a parent is a full-time fucking job. Unless you're a lazy-ass custodial parent who just gets them on holidays, right? Okay.
all right, November 1st, I'm going to put you on a time slot. So I already told him. I said it didn't matter what show, what happens. Doesn't matter. I need that fucking time slot. Thank you very much. $19. Your mama for president. We talking over Pitt next week. Yes, let's go. We taking over Pitt. Yes. So I said, give me that fucking 2 p.m. time slot, and I'm going to go viral again. I'm going to go crazy. And he was like, all right, cool. It don't even matter. I said, it don't even fucking matter where I go, who I'm with.
I'm sorry, I called him a custodial parent. He's not the custodial parent. He's not there. He is the absentee father. That's what I was trying to go for, because I have some experience with this too. My ex-husband just fucking left, dude. He had visitation rights and did not do anything with them, to the point where we kept reaching out, and finally my son was like, you know what, I don't even want to try anymore. What's the point? He doesn't have time.
At any suggestions who you want. I said I like working with Nightmare. Nightmare's cool. You know, Nightmare, but I was saying that Nightmare was kind of going through something. Me and Grim was talking, and I was just like, yo,
Right.
you know, I think his mental space would be better if he was with, you know, his boy Grim. You know what I'm saying? Get him
Yeah.
back on track, you know what I'm saying? Get him back on that fucking train and shit like that, you know? And this would be a good timeline for Tess, because Tess, people wake up to this. But that 2 p.m., that's what I was aiming for. And it didn't even matter, bro, because the shit is about to go fucking nuts and crazy. And thank you for the $19. And for the $19, for you,
Oh.
Get big, save